You're not home shopping, you're browsing without a wallet. Here's the number one mistake that I see buyers make in Park City and the surrounding areas: shopping without having your money ready to go. If you're not pre-qualified, pre-approved, proof of funds, showing me the bank money, show me the money, you're not ready. No pre-approval letter, no proof of funds letter, no idea if you're actually financially qualified to be able to buy the properties that I'm actually going to be showing you. No down payment lined up, no earnest money ready to rumble. You need 3% of the purchase price for earnest money in Park City if you're buying a resale. Usually is right about 3%. Sometimes I've written an offer and we've only done 2.5. Guess what? The seller counters, they want 3. That money also needs to be liquid and easily accessible. And if you're buying new construction, deposits can vary, earnest money can vary, but you also want to have money that's liquid and ready to go if you're buying new construction as well, or if you're jumping into new developments, because sometimes the earnest money will maybe be 10 grand, but then 10 days, they want another $200,000. It all depends on the project, the developer, and the builder. Whether you're buying from more of a production builder like Garbett Homes or Ivory Homes, or you're buying from Extel, or you're buying like a Founder's Place or a Claim, all very different. All builder contracts are different. All new construction contracts, very different. Resale, if you're buying a resale, usually 3% of the purchase price. Trust me, I've been through it. The more earnest money that you can put down up front, the more likely a seller is going to be like, okay, they're serious. I had an offer on my Benlock Ranch lot, and they only gave us $1,000 earnest money. And I just thought, oh, this poor agent, who was a Salt Lake agent, by the way, just doesn't understand the Park City market. $1,000, like that's nothing. Earnest money is an amount of money that is set aside as liquidated damages in case a buyer or seller default. So that's why if you want to put your hat in the ring and you want to show a seller that you're serious, the more earnest money that you can provide up front, then the seller is going, okay, they're serious about actually buying my property. And also, if you need to sell a home first, oh my goodness gracious. For whatever reason, the beginning of this year was a whirlwind of people that needed to sell a lot of properties, a lot. I had one client that needed to sell like 3 properties first, and they wanted to go in and put in all these offers. And I was like, if I were you, I would get these sold first so that the money's in your account, or at least get them to a point where you're like, you know, they're going to close, or it's really close to closing, and the timing of it, if they end up walking away at the closing table and forfeiting their earnest money, you still have enough time to be able to cancel on this contract that you want to go under, this house that you want to go under contract on. I mean, it was just like totally risky biz. I couldn't believe it. So if I were you, I would sell the property first. Most sellers do not want to take a contingent offer, especially if your home isn't even listed. If you're like, I want to go buy that home. Well, if you're buying a resale, there's actually an addendum. And if your house isn't on the market, then you are letting the seller know, hey, Mr. Seller, I'm serious about buying your house, but my house isn't on the market yet. You have 5 days to get your house on the MLS. Most sellers are not going to accept a contingent offer on a subject to sale unless your house is already under contract and is past most of the deadlines where your buyer on your property that you need to sell have passed all those deadlines where that buyer could possibly back out. Most sellers aren't even going to look at that. They're going to be like, no, go sell your house first and then come back. If we're still on the market by the time your house is sold, then come write an offer. But they usually don't want to play around with you selling your house first. So you need to sell your house first and get the money in your account. If your money is not ready to go, then you're not really shopping. You're not really serious. You're just browsing and you're wasting people's time. This Park City market can move really, really fast and sometimes in pockets. It's a micro market. We have hot spots. Some homes are sitting, some homes sell in days with multiple offers. The right homes in the right neighborhoods, they're gone really fast. Sometimes they have multiple offers, and it gives you 0 time for you as a buyer to figure it out. For a real story, there was a $3.5 million listing. It goes live, it's half updated, and it goes under contract with multiple offers in a couple of days. My buyer misses out because guess what? They have to sell a property first. They're not financially ready. Don't be that person. My buyer wasn't financially ready to go and missed the boat. And if you have a home to sell when you're up against multiple offers, you're like going to the bottom of the pile. If you want to avoid that heartbreak, start taking the steps to get your ducks in a row and your money in your bank account. When you've got money in your bank account and you're like, Nicole, I'm ready to roll. I'm serious. I got the money in my bank account. It's burning a hole in my pocket. Find me a house. Then let's roll. Let's get the cart before the horse. Financial prep needs to come before any showings occur. Otherwise, it's like walking into a store without your wallet. And if you need help, I've got you. If you need a lender to get pre-approved, would actually prefer that you come to me and come through me, because I would actually prefer to work with a lender that I like, know, and trust. I usually give you 3 when you reach out to me. You can do your due diligence on them, see who you like best, but you want to work with a local lender. Working with a non-local lender can be tricky because sometimes they don't loan on resort town real estate. I've had this happen to several very high net worth clients of mine who I don't tell them to use my lender because they have their own private banker, lender, handles all the things. So they have their person that they use and they're very smart. They've bought a lot of real estate and they always say, Nicole, please send the contract to my lender. Send the contract to the lender. He fires back. Hey guys, guess what? I'm so sorry to say, I don't loan on this type of product. And they were shocked, right? They didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. So if you have a special lender because you're a high net worth individual, that is fine, but you need to be sending them the addresses of what you're interested in looking at, that you're interested in buying before going under contract, sending him the contract and then realizing like, he doesn't even loan on this product because it's resort town real estate. So you always want to go with a local lender, in my opinion, because they know the market the best. And if there's any issues that come up, I have somebody that I can communicate with and that I can trust. And they keep me posted every step along the way. Hey, we just passed this milestone. Hey, we just passed this milestone. Hey, we're clear to close. And they keep you informed rather than having a lender. You don't want to drop the ball and lose your earnest money or your deposits. You want somebody that knows the market. Personally, my experience. However, if you're a high net worth individual, I get it. You got a team, you got people that do things for you. But I do need to be in the loop with your lender on that, just so that we can make sure there's no problems and no hiccups. I will also help you strategize your sale. If you need to sell a house first, I will help you. Let's sell it. Let's figure out the timing. Let's get it prepped and ready to go if it's in this market. If it's not in this market, then communicate with me. Tell me the timeline of things. Hey, it just hit the market. Hey, we had this many showings. Hey, we just went under contract. Hey, due diligence ends at this day. Hey, we're the buyer past due diligence. They're all cash, so we don't have any other contingencies. And we're supposed to close on this day. Hey, Nicole, we closed on this day. I got the money in my account. Just keep me posted along the way and I'll help you strategize so that we can line up the timing for you to be able to write an offer on something if you have another property to sell. We can figure out how to strategize it so that it's more appealing to a seller. I am here to help you and guide you along the way if you need help. Don't wait to get serious until your dream home is gone. I am here to help you and guide you in this market so that you can have a better understanding of how things move in this market and we can find you that property.